Welcome, Aries, to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. This reading is for June 2022. This is for Aries, dear fire sign. Welcome, welcome. So this is the way the reading goes. This is a tree of life spread. So the tree is on the top. As you go down, you head over to the trunk of the tree. And then, of course, down to the root of the tree. Let's go ahead and start to see what the issue is. So the issue here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is considered to be in the reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles is usually a good card to have. However, because it is considered to be in the reverse, it something is going on where you no longer it no longer indicates that you're being kind or there's kindness and generosity involved. Instead, it kind of embodies maybe a focus on superficial things or materialism. It could also be involving a couple, so it could be dealing with your partner. He or she can be, Queen of Pentacles, meaning like a Pentacles is an earth sign, so they could probably be a Taurus, Virgo, um, and so just basically you want to make sure that that you're not exemplifying these characteristics as well. For some of you, it might be that insecurity is at the root of this need for status and wealth. So if it's you or your partner, you kind of want to, take that into consideration. And again, it could be a earth sign with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So let's go ahead and see what else the reading says. I don't know how maybe we can turn this insecurity around. For some of you that are they're feeling a little bit insecure, you have to kind of amass all that security there. And right here, the driving force is really a Four of Cups. Basically a lack of drive, right? It's kind of a boredom, kind of indifference, maybe a little bit self-centered, just focus on this one cup. When in reality, you'd want to focus on the cups behind you as well, on the other opportunities. So it's a time maybe that you'd want to kind of be a little bit more introspective, kind of withdraw a little bit within, just because it's a little bit uncertain. Just kind of think about things a little bit more. Reflect, because obviously the moon's there too, noting that it won't light your path completely. So you do want to make sure that you look introspectively, follow, look into maybe your faith and of course your intuition for a little bit more guidance. So, and then just make sure that you are aware of the other opportunities that are behind you as well, like noting here with the cups. In the position of creation, we have Major Arcana card, and which is death. Now, death, it is a card not of death itself, but actually of metamorphosis or growth. So as you can see here, even in the bottom of on the stone here, it says Vita mutatur non tuitur, which means life is changed, not taken away. So that's why the symbolism of the butterflies meaning life as well right here. And you also have it just kind of represents a way of ending. Something needs to end in order to give way to change. So in order to be able to change, something's going to have to be ending. New beginning means an end to something sometimes. So it can mean ending a relationship, ending a chapter in your life, ending a habit, or maybe just a way of thinking. It could be related to this where you're kind of thinking about a little bit more materially than you need to, because maybe you're sensing that insecurity. And again, the butterflies are symbols of life, renewal, and change as well. So it's definitely a card of growth and metamorphosis. So let's go ahead, and this is like the area that you've created or you're creating. In this position here, we have what's giving you the energy to build, the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, fire sign, of course, as you know, all the wands are related to fire signs. So we have the Queen of Wands here. She's very attractive, magnetic, energetic, very confident and warm. She's not necessarily emotional, so but she is caring and sincere. She does draw people in with her cheerfulness and her optimism. She's kind of like accomplishing anything she sets her mind to, and that's the kind of energy you're kind of giving out. It's kind of like helping you build things. So it's a beautiful energy, and of course you have, the wand here, and then you have with her scepter, and then you have the right here, these are actually spheres, not bubbles. So there's like vision involved in that, and of course the strength of the line, and then also another visionary kind of aspect would be the eagle. So it's a very positive card. Now, what do you need to dissolve? If you're in a relationship and you're facing this, it could be dealing with a seven of pentacles, with a pentacles suit, which is basically earth sign again. So it'd be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, this is a seven of pentacles, but because it's something you need to dissolve, it's considered to be in the upside down position. So this problem that you're maybe stemming from poor planning, you might be in, poor planning, which kind of makes sense with this, right? That's why you're kind of struggling right now, kind of trying to make sure you're amassing as much wealth as you can for some reason, because of that insecurity, feeling of insecurity. It can also indicate disappointment or a lack of desire to continue on a venture or a project. So if it's a venture or project, work related, school related, then that could be related to that. However, if it's somebody relating somebody else to someone else, it's both very indicative that the issue is going to be with an earth sign, again, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So just kind of keep your eye out for that. If it is with your partner, it could mean that something has to end in order for the new beginning to begin. But it could also just mean the way of thinking has to end. So let's see what else comes up here. Let's see if we can get a little more clarity. And then you have the Six of Wands in the energy, in the synergy area, which is like all of the energy. Now this energy here, it's a card of, vindication. Basically, if you're going through a court or legal matter, something that's going to kind of maybe come in your favor. This is also a card of acknowledgement and recognition, and just kind of warning us not to be too prideful, because we do have the line there. There's a source of strength, and you have vision right here with the eagles and also the orbs. However, you just want to make sure you keep that balance so that you don't become too prideful. But overall, the energy for this is that whatever you're struggling through, you're going to come out like the champion. Okay. And then right here in number 7 position, which is the victory card, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles, because it's in the victory card, I put it in the reverse because you're not feeling that lack of maybe wealth, but what you do have is that strength that comes with having friends, family, and that spiritual wealth that you do have. But it is in the victory position, so it means that maybe some of you that didn't have a job, you're returning to employment. Your financial or emotional security is returning as well, and companionship possibly for some of you. But for others of you that maybe have been failing, with a health issue, it looks like it might be improving as well. So it's a very positive card because it's considered to be in the reverse in this area for right now, because it is a victory card. Right here in the 8 positions, what you want, it reveals what you want. Six of Pentacles, you want to make sure, this is a card of giving and receiving. You want to have that balance, that form of giving and receiving in the form of material possessions, possibly by a loan, or even like just knowledge itself. You might be giving and receiving advice or emotional support. So this is really important, family, friends. So she's worked hard for what she has, but she's sharing. And over here, it looks like she isn't. So this is what you want to create. So you yourself feel that you don't have enough to share, possibly. Let's go ahead here and go into the 9th position, which is the position of the trunk of the tree. This is how others see you or you see yourself. This is the Knight of Swords. It represents forceful action and unyielding energy. Usually with this card, you can tell he's very energetic. He is a little bit on the aggressive side, so that people might see you or you might feel you're being aggressive, but you are very charismatic, you are very truthful and intelligent, so you give up those positive traits of the Knight of Swords as well. And of course, you're ready for action to do what you need to do to get things done. And then in the 10th position, the outcome and what's kind of radiating, we have the Strength card, Major Arcana card, beautiful card. You can see the line there being representative of the strength, life everlasting with the staff there, and of course the orb at the end with the vision. So it's inner strength and courage. This is what it's referring to. Patience, kindness, confidence. That willpower that it represents the strength of mind, basically, as opposed to the physical power. So it's all about that strength of mind that you have that will get you through this as well. And as well with friends and family, and getting their support and getting that spiritual support that you have as well. So you're going to be, heading to a positive direction. Right here we have the Pillar of Severity, the Pillar of Mercy. In the middle, of course, we have the Pillar of Harmony. As it goes in the reverse, you can kind of give a little bit more tips on maybe how to flip this Queen of Pentacles up here and get her into the correct position. So basically, for some of you, you're going to be, you do have the strength to get through this. You have the perseverance to do it. Not trying to come out too aggressive, though. Have that balance there. You have your friends and family. You want to give and receive. You want to, you have the spirituality that you need. Of course, you have the Queen of Wands as well, with all the strength and that charisma and everything positive here. And then, of course, Six of Wands, just coming out through the struggle as a champion and a hero. And it'll take a little bit of metamorphosis, kind of changing maybe your habits or way of thinking, or maybe ending a chapter in your life and beginning a new one, whether it indicated with a partner or not. But do remember to look behind you and see everything around you, because there are opportunities there. And then once you kind of take everything in consideration, you shouldn't be bringing the Queen of Pentacles upright again, welcoming everybody with an open heart, very business-minded and financially savvy, so that you can be in this position here that you've been wanting to, where you can, give and receive more freely, where you feel like you can do so without any worry about your own financial security. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe so I know that you like my video and you want me to continue making these videos. I am taking personal readings right now. I hope I see you next month, and I'm sending you much love, peace, and light. Thank you.